you see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle.
Okay.
Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides, taking the creature back to the village. It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace.
Right.
What a weird place, remarks Ridis lightheartedly. I like it. We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face.
Ask the denizens of Unionville what they know about the dragon. Sure. Gonna do that in just a bit. I think I'm gonna start with... Oh, actually... There's an elder's house, okay. Yeah, a bunch of people. Let's get started with taking a look at the shops. Sure. Ooh. But then again, I wanna buy the blade for 20k, so I will not buy it yet. This would be better for him. Thunderstaff, that's also better. Airspeed eater. This is all quite expensive. Another knight's armor. Fairy dress would be better. I think I should get this already. Protects against fire, against water, against wind, against bolt, against poison. Right, so we're not gonna buy anything yet, but good to know. There are some things to make us stronger. Apothecary items, sure. Oh, wait. There's something new. Defroster, cure target of freeze. Ah, yeah. Right, let's start talking to people. Oh, you fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Item Shop Girl's flipside story. Okay, let's take a look at that. Before we talk to all the other people here. Her hiring was ultimately a failure. The damages wrought by her carelessness far outweighed the profits and left the store a shambles. Funny. Okay. Right, let's get started with, those guys and then go clockwise.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
Aha. Okay. There's the furball.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
Well, then it has eaten it itself, right?
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Okay.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
The elder house up there. Gonna go there soon. Ask Unionville's headman what he knows of the dragon. Yeah, in just a bit.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
Sure, give him some salve, dump water over it. Let's go for water.
They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Then douse the flowers in water until... Stop, the goblin shrieks angrily. You're drowning them.
Okay.
If it were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself.
Well, I'm so sorry. Can we use the salve then?
You pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall.
Okay. So, second try.
The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
Ooh, another card. Number 5. Cool. Beautiful blossom.
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers and gobbles them up.
You gotta be kidding me.
Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
Seems like it, yeah. Again, question. Did we use one of our salves? We did. We did. We only have these quality salves. Okay.
A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder. You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
Okay. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Simple Boy's flipside story. I don't even remember that we have seen one before. But let's take a look. There he is. Simple Boy. This little boy loves climbing trees. Just you watch. Today he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. This little boy loves his big sister. Today he's gonna climb a tree to have a look-see in his sister's room. Well, should you do that? Maybe you love her a little bit too much.
However does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean. Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
Okay, that was funny. It's the same, okay. Because they are next to each other. Okay. That was funny.
The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, "The Legend of the Dragon."
What sort of story could this be? Sneak peek picture books are for kids. Sneak peek.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale.
Well, every fairy tale has some sort of truth, I wanna say. Even if it's just symbolic.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods. The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
Okay, good to know. So we need some food then. You fulfilled necessary requirements and unlocked Average Man's flipside story. But then again, we didn't have him before. But okay. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she would notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. Okay, funny. He's got a dagger. Another furball.
Wow, a new friend, and so big too, the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar. Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg. For some reason, Riddis joins in on the cuddling.
Oh, cute. Very cute. Okay, last one.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Okay. So another mage then. Right, let's actually go to the inn first, heal up, and then...
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free,
Beautiful.
the innkeeper informs you. It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Yeah, of course, because of Mar. So yeah, let's just rest and then go to the elder's house.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere. Down here, at thy feet.
Huh?
You look
That's the
down
elder?
to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
Okay.
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
How do you respond? What makes you think we'll be your friend? Alright, let the adventure begin. Sure, let the adventure begin.
Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air. But Melanie coldly interjects, no, I can't trust monsters.
So what about Mar then?
Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears.
Aww.
Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. It seems even monsters have their problems.
Yeah, true.
You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends. However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends. Ah, nice.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different.
That's true, yeah.
Finally, a friend.
Wait a second. Is it a new companion? Let me just take a look if it's that or just a friend. No, just a friend. Okay, okay. Right, then let's enter Unionville Headman's home. Cool. Actually, just go step by step. Maybe there's something hidden. Oh no. Nah, there isn't. That's the elder. That's more like it.
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman. He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks.
How will you answer? We are the heroes who are gonna take the dragon down, just a troupe of traveling entertainers. Oh no, let's be honest.
After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village. He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world.
Although this might have been the wrong decision, because this is a village where monsters and humans live next to each other, side by side. So maybe he could think that killing a dragon is not nice, because it's a monster and he maybe wants to live with it side by side.
You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess. Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last. "You're drooling," Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
Funny.
There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head. The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
Oh.
The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. "We must find that slime right away," he says anxiously. "You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance."
And so you say, we'll look for it, I can't take it anymore. We'll look for it. We'll find your slime. Unable to restrain yourself. Nah, let's go forward. We will look for it.
We will find your slime, and then we feast, you add quietly. Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman.
Yeah, we still have time. That's fine.
What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue. Brave heroes, the headman interjects, then bows his head. Would you please find her slime? It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby.
Okay, then.
You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Then let's talk to her. Find out what Mr. Flobby's friend has to tell. There she is.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby.
His butt, yeah.
She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Okay. Why?
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere.
Probably somewhere outside.
Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
Okay. Ask the good people of Unionville for hints as to Mr. Flobby's whereabouts. Right. Let's get started down here. Wait. This is actually the card we need. Cool.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago.
Oh.
She claims they went northwest together.
Northwest. Okay.
Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
The shrine. Okay, I think we have to go to the shrine. Make your way northwest of Unionville. Yeah. Right. Before we do this, I'm gonna actually check the other places and see what we can find there in regards to armor. So, first one, Barren Harbour. Maybe we will find the chest there as well.
The harbor is closed today. Anyone seeking Shoreland should move 3 spaces to the southeast.
Okay, so no harbor, then we will go to Shoreland. Right, what do we see? Some people, and then... Oh, maybe somewhere here is the treasure.
You hear a roar in the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon.
Huh?
Rumor in the village has it that it might be the dragon.
Huh. Okay. Don't hear it again. There is no chest here. Okay. Then let's start talking to people and take a look at the armorer.
The man says the fishing industry is usually thriving in their seaside town, but recently nets have been coming up empty. He mentions that even the fishing harbor to the northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
So it's probably the monster we heard, and I don't think it's a dragon. Maybe it's a water dragon or something else in the water. Muscleman's flipside story. The village headman. A traveling gourmand in his younger days, the headman has long been fond of monsters, so much so he founded Unionville, where humans and monsters coexist. Okay, again, very skinny legs, very short legs actually. Yeah, also a dagger, or a short sword. And there is the muscle man. Traumatized by the bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get the better of him again. His pain was the springboard for the body now before you. Elsewhere, another boy masked his own body issues by teasing another. Fearing retribution, he too bulked up. Thus did the world gain 2 absolutely ripped men. Yeah, always depends on your motivation, right? He's pretty ripped. Well.
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause.
Okay.
She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared. She narrows her eyes at the crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine.
Uh-huh.
Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
Right, but there is no crowd. Do I have to just walk around? Maybe I find some? There's no person here.
I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters. You feel impatient, determined not to let the order beat you to it.
Okay, so we need to find the medicine somewhere. Right, let's take a look at the armorer. Although actually I should go to every place. Just in case we can get more intel about people. There we go. I thought so. The apothecary's flip side story. Service with a smile, they always say. Well, I think I've got something that will cure this poor customer. Look at him, shaking like a leaf.
You set foot inside the inn only to be greeted with the great clanging of a bell. Congratulations, the innkeeper shouts above the joyous din. It would appear you and your companions are this inn's 10,000th customers. That means you've won the lifetime of free stays pass.
Funny. I don't need to rest, actually. I'm fine. But, very interesting. And there's the flip side story. Another fully booked night at the inn. All men, all apparently on long stays, each one happy they get to live with her. Okay, okay. There's the carriage master's flip side story. The answer is me. Oh wait, there was a question. Ah, here. At first it has 4 legs, then 2, then 3. In the end it has 10 legs. What is it? The answer is me. Ah, may I pass peacefully into the next life in the driver's seat of this gentle swaying carriage. I love it so. Yeah, I was sure it's about the carriage. Yeah. So it's a human on 2 legs, on 4 legs first because it's crawling, then 2 legs because it's walking, then 3 because of the cane, and then 10 because he's sitting in a carriage with 2 horses. Nice, nice. So, armorer. Let's take a look. What do you have? Same weapon, different weapon. That one is new. Another thunderstaff, another air splitter, the same. Frost mail, that is new as well. It would be slower, but okay. Yeah, and the fairy dress as well. So we have the fairy dress here, that's the same. And we have the frost mail over there. Just to get more defense for these people. I think I should actually do that. Yeah. But was there another place? We'll see. I will buy some stuff soon. And we have all the rings again? Sure. Okay. Okay, there is the blacksmith flip side story. You saw him, right? Real scrawny looking. You will have no problem taking his money and I'll have no problem staying in business. It's a win-win. What were you talking about? Hello there, striking you out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. Ah, okay. And then there's something new, the nutrition clinic.
There is a sign on the door. Not home. Come back later.
Okay. Right, so we know that we can buy more defense or more armor here. And then there's actually that. Nothing else we can do so far. Let's go. Oh, wait, there's one more person.
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town.
She has the medicine, right?
Hearing your voice, she turns in surprise.
Yeah.
You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her hands. You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes. My poor little boy is bedridden, she says tearfully. He needs medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it.
What will you do? Take the medicine back, let her keep it. No matter the reason, theft is theft. Hearing her tale, you are... actually, should I let her keep it? This is a hard choice. She's poor, she needs the medicine, the other one is the owner. Come on, let her keep it, come on. Let's be nice. Yeah.
Hearing her tale, you are overcome by sympathy and decide to look the other way. She thanks you and hands you something, apologizing for not having more.
Oh! The next card. Nice. Number 6. Missing medicine.
Medicine in hand, the woman leaves quickly. Now then, what to tell the other lady?
We can just tell her that we pay for it, maybe?
You explain that you were unable to find the thief. Clearly saddened by the news, she explains that she keeps the medicine on hand for her husband, who gets sick quite easily.
Oh, god dang it.
She laments that she may not have the money to buy more. Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter which way you go. Either it's a child or it's a man, maybe an older man. But then again, I think for the child it's more useful because it has a longer life ahead of it. It's hard to say. Right, so more armor over there, right? Let's just leave for now. And there was the lighthouse still. Let's take a look over there. And maybe there was another place which I haven't seen yet. And then we still need to find this one chest. Yeah, it's just the lighthouse. Wait, let's take a look at the hint once more. Stolen treasure, Harbour Peninsula, where see the sea. Where see the sea. Stolen treasure, Harbour Peninsula. Harbour's over there. See the sea. We can see the sea here, but we can't go into the harbour. There's more sea over here. Oops, event.
You spy a rather large number of monster prints on the ground. A wry smile plays across your lips as you remove the scrap of paper from your pack.
Oh, it's here. Nice.
You pull from your pack the note a monster dropped near the Musty Tower. You feel around in the grass for a few moments before your hand strikes something surprisingly firm. The scrap of paper tells no lies. You greedily open the chest.
Whoa, 3000 G. Nice. Yeah, I will definitely save for... I'm gonna buy the better defense, sure, the better armor. And then we're gonna save for the legendary weapon. I wanna see if this is really worth it. So, let's just save it for now. And then take a look at the lighthouse. I think there was no other place left. No, it's the last one. Okay. Okay, there's a door.
It appears this sturdy door has a magic seal on it. Unfortunately, it is out of her realm of expertise.
Ah, okay, so we will have to come back later. Right. Then let's go back to the armorer, buy these two weapons. No, not these two armor sets. And maybe one or two weapons as well. Let's see. I'm not using him yet. I should buy one for her and hers as well. But first, let's get the frost mail. Yeah, and the fairy dress for her. Sure. Should I buy these 3? It's 3000. Actually, I'm gonna buy them as well because I will need those too, just to make more damage and stuff. And to make the grind a little bit quicker. Actually, to be honest, I'm gonna buy his weapon too. Because we have seen that we can throw the armor into a pit. So maybe we will need all equipments at least once, that we can use them. Well, stash them at some places or so. Yeah, I'm gonna need more money, but I got so much money in such a short time. Well, I've found a lot, but... yeah, let's just do that, sure. Then I know I still need 13k, a little bit over 13k. And then I would be set. Alrighty then. So, oh, actually before we... now that we have the knight's armor unequipped, I'm gonna take a look where I found the event. Maybe we can find the same event there as well, to drop the the knight's armor in there and then see what happens. I think it was somewhere around here. Right, so I just... wait, where is it? I just took a look at my recording. It was... here. It's just an enemy. God dang it. So maybe it was just a random event and not a specific spot for the event. Too bad. Okay, let me just kill those. Right, then, I'm gonna try this again. No, Event.
Something comes rocketing down from the mountain.
Okay, that is different.
There and gone in a flash. What was that?
I have no idea. What came rocketing down the mountain? Monster, person, who cares? I wanna say a monster.
Your friends insist it was probably just a rock, but you're convinced it was a monster, and you can prove it.
Can I?
The rock adroitly avoids crashing into anything as it falls. Only monsters can move like that.
Huh, okay.
Your friends breathe a sigh of relief as the monster hurtles ever farther away.
That's what? Wait, that's it? Okay. Right, so it is a random event. I can tell that already. We need to go, like I said, we need to go, where was it? Here, to the Nameless Shrine, but we will do this later. I'm gonna start grinding for the 20k, and maybe we will come across the event again, and then I will just record it and see what happens when we toss the knight's armor into the pit. So I'm just gonna walk around and, yeah, we'll see. And if there are other new events, of course I'm gonna show you too. But for now, let's just start grinding.